So a question I get asked on a daily basis is, Ollie, what's the real influence that a driver head can have on my game? Is it really going to benefit me? So usually it ends up in a long conversation, a bit of a debate, but what I actually thought was, you know what, let's test this. So here at Archerfield, we've got one of the best pieces of kit you could probably wish for, which is a gears 3D system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rig up a Paradym triple diamond head with a regular Paradym head with the same shaft. So I'm going to go for a Callaway 60 gram extra stiff, which is my spec. And we're going to have a look to see what the difference is between a triple diamond head, which has got a more forward center of gravity. So that means that the center of gravity of the head's closer to the face. Then you've got the regular Paradym where the center of gravity is further away from the face. Let's take a look. Right, so here we go. What we've got here is me with the regular Paradym on the right in blue, and then this is me with the triple diamond in yellow. So first thing to notice is the club head speed. So when we have a look over here, the regular Paradym, I managed to get 105 miles an hour out of it. Okay, pretty nice. So, but over here with the triple diamond, nice increase there, up at 110 miles an hour. So why is that? What's causing that? Well, basically what's happening is, when we have a look here, some of you might have already spotted that, see how we've got this shaft bending forward of this zero line, yeah, on both the shafts. So you can see here that the blue is actually more than the yellow, and that's a movement called deflection. So that's caused by basically the center of gravity of the shaft trying to align itself to the center of gravity of the club head. So when we've got a more rearward CG location of a driver, that then interestingly now is encouraging that deflection. So when we have a look at the actual number difference there, so we can see that the regular Paradym I've got 36 millimeters. Then over here with the triple diamond we've got just about 30, so 5 millimeters. Doesn't sound a lot, but when we actually have a look at the launch, or the influence on basically the dynamic loft here, we can see that there's a pretty significant increase when it comes to the Paradym, up at 15.5, and then over here we've actually got only 12. So why is that? Or, well, so what, Ollie? Well, interestingly, what I've got here is a TrackMan data. We can see that with the triple diamond we've got an extra club head speed, so obviously they're measuring slightly different. TrackMan in gears, TrackMan's collision, gears is first touch, so gears is always going to be that little bit quicker. But really interestingly, we can see here that I'm actually hitting the driver, which on the face of it, on the tin, should be harder to hit. I'm actually hitting it way better. Lower ball flight versus the Paradym. So you can see here, this is the Paradym. So if I actually take that away, we can see regular Paradym, 104 miles an hour, 14 degrees aloft, quite high, leaking it over to the right. Interestingly, when we've got the triple diamond, we can see there significantly better ball flight for me, increasing the club head speed. So, yep, win for Ollie. Love it. So, really important that when we have a look at the head design of our clubs, we've just got to try and understand what that's going to do and how that might influence the launch of our golf ball. And, yep, a little side note, when we actually have a look at my technique, so when I strip this back, we'll change the visuals. If we have a look at the club head path, we can see that fairly similar, obviously a little bit nuanced, but you can see this is the path of my golf club here for each of the swings. So fairly similar in terms of delivery. I was a little bit more across it with the Paradym, but pretty similar across the board. So yeah, interesting stuff. Well, there you go. I'm a triple diamond guy. I'm pleasantly surprised at that. So I think when we delve into the gears data, we can start to see why I'm getting on with that head versus the regular Paradym. So the forward center of gravity basically reduces the deflection of the shaft, helps me deliver a much better club face, much better launch conditions, and then hopefully this year leads to better golf shots out in the course. So another side note here is, please get fitted. Don't go and spend hard-earned cash on equipment that you don't know that is exactly right for you. Test these variables, see what works, see what doesn't work, have some fun. So either way, thanks ever so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned. Loads more gears testing happening soon. Cheers.